So people always ask me, can you tell me a few easy ways that I can make money in Grand RP? So today, we are going to be going over some great ways that you can make some money as a newer player, as an experienced player, no matter what. At the end of the day, money just adds up. You put in the work, you get paid. As long as you don't spend it like a maniac, you'll be rich. So I hope you guys go on to enjoy the video, and if you haven't joined the server before and want to, be sure to click the link down below in the description, click on start playing, select which server you want to play on, register an account, download the launcher, and if you need any more assistance, there's a quick video at the end to help you guys out. And if you want to play on your phone, there's a link down below for that as well. Everything you could do on the PC version of the game, you could do on the go. And if you use code Frolickz when you sign up, you'll get a free rare accessory. But with that said, I hope you enjoy, and let's dive into this. By the way, what do you guys think of my new little house interior here? I think it's looking pretty solid. We'll kick it off with the very first thing, and it's going to be the Battle Pass. Now, you don't even need to buy the Battle Pass if you don't want to. Of course, you do get Grand Coins for free playing during events, so if you really wanted to, just get the Premium Battle Pass. Now, lots of people say this current Battle Pass is horrible. In my opinion, it's not great. You definitely make a whole lot less money than you would from past battle passes, but that means the next battle pass is most likely going to be much better than this one. If they consistently made the battle pass better and better and better, meaning you can make more and more money from each battle pass, the economy would just completely go to shit. So they can't make every single thing perfect every time. But either way, you can still make decent money, even if you don't own the premium version or the premium plus version. You get 10 pieces of timber at level 1. Right there, that's $10,000 if you sell it. Lockpick sets. We'll say it's 2 grand each, you get 3 of them. There's 6,000 bucks for you. Some wires, 10K a pop, that's 20 grand right here. 2 batteries, that's $60,000. An air horn, just throw it on the ground. Nobody likes anybody who runs around with air horns, but if you did want to sell it, I'd imagine it'd probably go for like 5,000, I think, because it's only 1 scrap metal to make. You got 15 strawberries here. I think those go for maybe 1,500 bucks each. You got a luminous stone. I'd say that's around 100 grand. You have some shards, which allow you to open the shard containers, where you could win a car worth upwards of $20 million, I believe. Right here, you got 7 days of prime. You got med kits. You got more batteries. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get any of the vehicles unless you own the premium battle pass, because you do need to collect every reward on the page. But like I said, you should be able to get that fairly easily, and all you need to do is play during an event and get those free Grand Coins. And plus, look at the tasks. They're really not that hard. Pay a fine. Visit the hotel. Stall on a car. We could literally do a bunch of those in less than like 2 minutes. Do you know how easy it is to stall on a car? Literally get into a car and crash it into a wall. But you got to make sure the engine shuts off. And for some reason, it works very well in certain cars and very, very poorly in other cars. It works very, very well in the Bugatti Veyron. I'm sure not everybody's going to be able to do it in this car, but yeah, you just drive into a wall backwards, and there we go. Get a diamond. That one's a little bit hard. Visit the hotel. Just walk into it. Pay a fine. Literally, you can go on your phone, click bank, payment of fines, mine are very high, I will pay $1. Boom, battle pass completed. Have a glass of wine, put up a tent, extract a ruby, buy food. All of these things you could do very, very easily. And even weekly tasks, which give you a lot more XP, are also very simple to do. Rent a parking space 10 times. Just do that for 1,000 bucks a pop. You get 8,000 XP, which is almost 1 entire level, and then you can get one of your rewards. Open containers. Whenever I see that, the easiest thing that you could do is go to these containers here, open the cheapest one, like this one, for 2,000 bucks, and if you get a singular diamond from this container, you will most likely end up profiting, because they sell for about 8 grand a pop. Plus, if you open 10 of them, you get 1,000 bucks back. Either way, it won't cost you too much money, and all of this stuff you're able to sell. Point is, the Battle Pass is a great way to make money. Even if you don't want to buy the Premium Plus version to get all of the rewards at the very end, it's still worth it to just do the regular tasks, because there's a lot of stuff you can get and sell off for a quick and easy buck. And if you end up saving up 50 Grand Coins at some point, then just buy the Battle Pass. Even if you're on, I don't know, let's say page 9, and then you manage to get 50 Grand Coins from doing stuff in the city, just buy it then, and then go back and claim all of the premium ones that you weren't able to before, along with every single one of the cars, which you can also sell off for a bunch of money. And if you haven't already seen it, I did make a video going over exactly how much money you can make from this Battle Pass. I believe if you were to just purchase the premium version, not the Premium Plus version, and sell all of the cars and all of the prizes you get, I think you should make right around $30 million, maybe $35 million, which honestly isn't bad at all, especially if you're somewhat new to the city. That is a lot of money. If I were to go back to when I first joined the city and someone said, oh yeah, if you just do this, you can make $30 million as a new player, I'd be like, holy shit, that's awesome. Another great way to make some easy cash is by doing office tasks. Some of them are a little bit more tricky, others are pretty easy to do. So this is my office. Fill up a canister in my vehicle. So go to the gas station, buy 2 canisters, fill it up, and I'll get paid $12,000. Obtain wood at the logger's job. Not only will you be making money doing this, you'll get wood, which you could sell to people in the city. That sounded very weird to say, but then you'll also get paid $12,000 afterwards for completing the office task. Send a parcel. I believe that costs $1,000. You'll make 12 grand off of it. Just go to the post office. Oh look, this one. Get 1 timber. So these two are technically in the exact same task. You can end up completing both of them. Create any item in item creation. That's also extremely easy to do. Unfortunately, I have nothing on me that I'm able to create, but that's a simple task that can make me 12 grand. And once you complete them all, depending on which office you're doing tasks for, the office owner might give you a bonus. There's a lot of people out there that actually do that. If you complete every single task, they'll end up giving you like a 50% bonus or something. Very easy way for you to make some money. So just by doing those 2 things right there, that's easy money in your pocket. And don't forget, with the battle pass, the tasks are updated every week and every day. So literally right when you get on, spend the first 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes just doing some tasks, making some quick money, and then after that, you could start selling some of that stuff off that you got as well. This next one is definitely one of the big things. Make sure you do this every time you're in the city. It's so simple for you to do. First, your daytime investment. Make sure you select the one that is right for you. If you know you're going to be on for an hour, click the 1 hour one. If you know you have a lot of free time today and you're going to be in the city doing stuff for 7 hours, click this one, because that's just guaranteed money in your pocket. If you don't know how long you're going to be on, maybe select 2 hours, 3 hours, and there you go. And then always have a long-term investment running. Always do this. Usually I put the 500 hour one on. I invest 5 mil. 500 hours later, I'll get another 5 mil. I don't even realize that I'm doing it. I wait a few months and boom, I get it back. Now, if you really got some time on your hands, you can actually complete that task in about a month. But that means literally being on every single day, 24/7 practically. But that's just another easy way to make some cash. You don't really need to think about it. Just activate it, and there you go. Another great way to make some easy money is by being in an organization. Not only is it fun because you get to go and do cool stuff in the city, but even if you're not actually working, like let's say you work at FIB. You go on shift for maybe 2 or 3 hours. You get a bit of extra bonus money for arresting people or handing out tickets. And then you go off duty and go and chill with your friends in the city. Every single hour, you're still going to get paid your salary, even if you're not doing anything for the org whatsoever. And obviously it depends on what rank you are. The higher the rank, the more money you'll make. So if you're high command in an organization and you're not on duty at the moment, you'll still be getting paid a pretty solid salary. I can't remember exactly what it is. They may have altered it a bit, but usually I'd be making around 15 to 20,000 bucks every single hour when I was in an org, when I wasn't even doing anything for the organization. And that's just extra money. Now let's say we pause right here, right? Let's say every day you played for 3 hours. Or maybe throughout the week, you played for a total of 15 hours. Some people might play for longer, some people might play less than that. But if you were to just do the basic things that I mentioned, first, the office tasks. You get paid $12,000 for every task you complete. Let's say on average, out of the 6 tasks, every single day you were able to complete 4. That's $48,000 a day. We'll also say you were in an organization. Let's say you make 10,000 bucks every hour when you're off duty and you play 3 hours a day. We'll say you made 30 grand from that. And then you also did some battle pass tasks. Realistically, you should be able to go up at least 2 levels per day because weekly tasks are practically 1 level plus some daily tasks. I'm actually going to change it and say you should be able to go up at least 3 levels a day. With the battle pass though, the amount of money you can make varies. Maybe one day, the items you get, you can only sell for $100,000. But then the next day, the items you get, you could sell for 20K. But let's say you just did the office task thing and you were in an organization. That's 80 grand that you can make each day in 3 hours. And half of that, you don't actually have to do anything. And the other half of that will take you maybe 15 minutes to complete. So you got all of this other time that you're able to make some more money. But in 1 month, if you did that every day, or like I said, you played maybe 15 hours a week, you should be able to make about 2.3 mil. And don't forget, you have to also add your investments on top of that. Like I said, you're playing 3 hours a day, you select a 3-hour investment. That's an extra $40,000 that you're making every single day, which is another $1.2 million. By playing for 3 hours a day and actually working to make money for maybe about a third of that, at the very most, you'd pocket 3.5 mil. Which is not including any of the stuff you'd make from the battle pass. And like I said, if you complete the entire thing and all you own is the premium version, you should make 30 million to 35 million by the time you complete it all. That is a lot of money. You're most likely to be able to purchase a house, probably get a nice car, upgrade it a little bit, and some clothes. But of course you could do what you want with the money. I know when you're doing it, it doesn't seem like you're making that much, because you're only making small amounts here and there. But those small amounts end up becoming a lot of money in the long run. Like if you do exactly what I said, but then you take that money and you spend 90% of it instantly, in a month, you might have 100K in your account. But if you're smart with it, you'll have millions. And like I said, all of this is based if you play 3 hours a day, and the amount of time you're actually putting into making money is not even a third of that. So imagine you spent all of that time actually trying to make money, you'd be pretty damn rich. And if you're looking for some other stuff to do, well, like I said, if you can join an organization, you'll get your salary no matter what you're doing. But if you do work for the org, you'll be able to rank up, make even more money. Plus, by doing the work, you'll get bonuses onto your salary, and the leaders actually end up giving out bonuses after doing certain events like subs, or maybe you went to a store robbery, or maybe you're in a gang. You'll still get that salary. You could also go steal cars. You could sell illegal items at black market and make money off of that. You can buy items in bulk and sell them individually. It really isn't that hard to make money, but you're going to be making small amounts here and there. And once you put all of it together, it ends up adding up in the end. To summarize everything once again, do your battle pass tasks. Do your office tasks. Every day when you fly into the city, make sure you change your investment for how long you're going to be on for. You're going to be on for 2 hours, set it to 2 hours. You're free for 8 hours, set it for 8 hours. Make sure you also have that long-term investment going as well. Join any organization, and as long as you're in the city doing stuff, you're going to make money. If you're doing stuff for the organization, you're going to make more money. At the end of the day, if you want to make money, it really isn't that hard. But the big thing is how you spend the money afterwards. Like I said, you could make $10 million a day, but if you spend $9,500,000 a day, you're technically only making 500K. And it also depends what you spend it on. Like if you decide to spend all of your money upgrading a car that you're unable to sell to people in the city, you technically just threw all the money away. I'm not saying don't upgrade cars and things like that, because it's pretty fun. Makes the car go a lot faster, makes it look cooler as well, but just spend it wisely. If you do all the things I just mentioned, you consistently do them, you'll end up making a bunch of money. And then you could choose what you want to spend it on. Just keep it consistent and you should be good to go. There's many other things you're able to do as well, but some of those things will require money in order for you to do them. Like if you want to buy a business, you're going to need at least $15 million, and that business probably won't be making you that much money. If anything, you'd spend 15 mil on the business, and you'd be making a max of like 100K a day if you're lucky. You want to make the real money, you're going to need to dash out 50 mil, 100 mil, $200 million plus. Then you're going to start making some serious cash from doing absolutely nothing. But it takes a while to get there. It takes commitment and consistency. If you got those two things, you'll be there in no time. And if any of you guys know some other great ways to make money to help out some of the newer players in the city, and you're okay with sharing your tips and tricks, drop them down below to help them out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.